they came running up, right? And he made a statement, right? He said, Jesus doesn't talk like that. He said, you're too aggressive. Did you hear that? He was standing 5 feet from you. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
There was a white guy over here. He came, no, you need to be more observant in this. He was 5 feet from you. I was about 40 feet over there, and I heard him. If I'm over there 40 feet and I hear someone screaming, I looked up. There was a Caucasian man screaming at Officer Mikha'el, telling him that Jesus was not aggressive.
Yeah, he had a beard.
Right. Right. Yeah, you saw him, right? Okay. Do you believe that Jesus, the Christ of the Bible, at times did he get aggressive?
It would seem to show that he had aggression.
Right. Okay. Now here's the thing. What Christianity has done for black people and to black people is make stupid statements with no proof and then walk away. If he said Jesus was never aggressive, bring forth your cause.
Right.
And I'm going to show you that Jesus Christ was a black man who at times was very aggressive. And I challenge you, because everything that we learned from society was taught to us by the mindset of white people. You want to know why? Because they're the ones who had us in slavery. So if we are the slaves and the servants, don't you think we would learn what the masters wanted us to learn?
Right.
Now I'm going to show you the Jesus Christ. Give me St. John 2.
Just to be clear though,
Yeah.
I know like Jesus got aggressive. Like
Right.
I don't know if he yelled or what he did, but it was clear that he had a problem with the
Well, no,
Pharisees.
and you know, and it's the thing, and I like that. But you didn't say something and run off. He says something loud and strong with no proof. You said you think Jesus was aggressive at times. I'm going to show you he was. And I want to invite you to read. Hold up. I want you to read for yourself. Watch this, because the men in the Bible, Jesus Christ, King David, Solomon, they were black people. And do not black people at times get aggressive?
Right.
So I'm showing you everything we learned about from Caucasians is a damn lie. And I'm going to back everything up with the Bible. I'm not afraid to say it for the hymn, or I don't care.
Right.
You understand? You can't be afraid to teach the truth. That's why these devils that run their mouth, they have no understanding. You got that? Read.
John chapter 2, verse 13.
Listen good, brother.
And the Jews' Passover was at hand.
So this is the high holy day of the black people you see today. It's supposed to be Passover. You ever heard of Passover? You ever heard of Passover? Passover was the deliverance of a people from slavery.
That's right.
The 12 tribes of Israel were delivered, which are your forefathers, from their captors, which were Egyptians, right? 10 Commandments, you ever see that movie? Right, you're old enough to see that movie. Maybe he doesn't remember it. Read on.
And Jesus went up to Jerusalem.
So Jesus, you listening, on the Passover, went up to Jerusalem. What are we reading? The blackest book called the Holy Bible that you black people do not want to read. You do not want to follow the laws out of it. That's why New Orleans is 100% out of order. That's why Chicago is out of order. That's why black ghetto's out of order.
That's
You
right.
don't keep God's laws.
Right.
You buck up when the prophets come out. Read.
And found in the temple those that sold oxen and sheep and doves.
So one of the laws, listen, one of the laws on the Passover during the high holy days, you can't sell things on the high holy days. Jesus comes to the temple, right? Picture this brother as Jesus, right? Maybe a little taller than him, right? So Jesus comes to the temple and he sees them breaking the laws of God. He was the Son of God. Let's see, did he get upset? Or did he tell us what white Jesus would have told? Come here, brother. Everybody, that's a bunch of garbage. Listen, come on.
And when he made a scourge of small cords.
By the way, you should not join the U.S. military. I used to be a friggin' Marine. You're wasting your damn time, young black brother.
That's right.
Read.
And when he had made a scourge of small cords, he drove them out of the
Now
temple.
we're going to read this again. About the black Messiah, Jesus, the black man, who saw other brothers breaking the laws of God, and he gets very upset. So when white people tell you that Jesus was not aggressive, you are a bunch of damn lying hypocrites like Queen Elizabeth, 96-year-old tyrant that just died. Thank the Lord. She oppressed thousands of black men in Africa.
Right.
You think we give a damn about Queen friggin' Elizabeth? She was an oppressor.
Excuse me, sir.
Read.
And when he had made a scourge of small
I
cords.
don't give a damn about the friggin' army. I don't give a damn about the Marine. I don't give a damn about none of that. If you want, I'll answer them questions after you listen to these scriptures. I'll answer the questions. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna treat you like a son today. You understand that? Read.
And when he had made a scourge of small cords.
You are, but you're
he
guided
drove
wrong.
them.
Read it again. I'm sorry.
And when he made a scourge of small cords.
Why am I reading this? Because Christianity would tell you to look at Jesus and think about Jesus in one way. The Bible tells you about Jesus. He came in the temple and the Passover and saw other Israelites breaking God's laws. He decided to put his foot right up on their rear ends. And we're going to show you what he did. Read.
And when he had made a scourge of small
Go
cords.
verse above.
Verse 14. And found in the temple those that sold oxen and sheep.
It's okay to sell oxen and sheep, but not on the Passover. You understand that? Read.
And doves and the changers of money sitting.
So they would sell. I want you to stay with me, because after this I'm gonna dialogue. But I want to show you that when white people tell you something about the Bible, it's to confuse you. I'm gonna show you Jesus was very, very aggressive, and I'm gonna prove it to you right now. Read.
And when he had made a scourge of small cords.
What is a scourge of small cords? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I have an idea. Like, it's basically he put some things together to whip him with.
A scourge is like think of like a leather rope. If you want to elongate that, you tie it together. So he's taking a scourge and tying them together. He's by himself and everybody's in front of him. Let's see how aggressive Jesus got. Read.
He drove them all out of the temple.
See, there's so much in that verse, but we're going to read it again. Read it again.
And when he had made a scourge of small cords.
He took multiple cords, plural, and he made a damn whipping weapon. Read it again.
And when he had made a scourge of small cords.
He made a scourge of small cords. What did Jesus do with the small scourge that he tied together? Come on.
He drove them all out of the temple.
You read that word too fast. Read it again.
He drove them all.
Stop. Read it again.
He drove them all out of the temple.
How the hell is one man with a scourge of cords gonna drive everybody out of a temple? By asking, hey guys, you know what guys? I don't like what you're doing, guys. Hell no. He whooped all of them. Now watch what he did to the tables. Read on.
And the sheep and the oxen, and poured out the changers, money and
He went up. Slow down and read it again. Slow down. Read.
And poured out the changers.
Do you know what the changers were? They were the ones that was changing the money. So he went up to them, took the changing money, and he poured it upside down. If I walked into a business right now and poured the cat, what would they do? They'd lock me up. Jesus was causing hell. But he was justified because they know they was breaking the laws of God. Watch this, read it again.
And the oxen, and poured out the money, and overthrew the tables.
You know what it takes for one man to make a scourge of cords, drive everybody out the temple, take the money, pour it upside down, flip the tables, and then get all the animals out of there. You know the level of power and aggression he had? Read, come on.
And said unto them,
Don't worry about it, read, come on.
that sold doves, take these things hence, make not my father's house an house of merchandise.
So Jesus, after he then already did that to them, drove them out the temple. He said, stop breaking the laws of God. Stop making my father's house, which is God's house, a place of merchandise. That's what he did. Now, Mark chapter 1:22. I'm showing you this, brother, and then I'm opening it up. I'm showing you this. When you have a situation where you get someone that comes to make a statement about the Bible, loud enough for me to hear when I was standing way over there in that Audi, I'm saying, what is he talking about? Well, why, if we're so wrong, doesn't he show us where Jesus is all up? Because he can't. I just showed you Jesus got ape-back-ish crazy for God's laws.
That's right.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.